Hello, beautiful, amazing world, and you individual. Today, I would like to talk about looking for beauty wherever you see around you, wherever you sense, whatever you feel. This requires conscious effort. To be conscious by looking for things that are beautiful in this world. We are so trained, we are so used to see everything that is wrong. We are so used to see everything that is painful, and it is important to register that it exists. What is also important is to build foundations that allow for a balancing of this. If we only complain about what we see as pains, as sufferings, we will only create sufferings, more suffering, and even more suffering. But if we focus on what we can do as difference, if we focus on what we can do as human beings to see beauty, to see change, and to make that change for ourselves, we are able to change things slowly but surely for ourselves and learn and teach others how to do the same by going forth as an example. Every day we are doing, every day we are thinking, feeling, and willing. How much do you take care of your inner world so that you can use it as an instrument for healing? Or how much do you use it as an instrument for suffering? This is the balance between frivolity or beauty and duty and work. It requires a certain middle way where the old sage meet the little kid and they take their hand and create a beautiful painting together. The experience of the old sage and the amazement and the awe and the curiosity of the child. It brings about a beautiful structural creativity. And this structural creativity is have infinite possibilities for growth. This is something that we have to everyone individually find out for ourselves by reflecting inwards, by finding out who we are, by go inwards, building a foundation that is strong enough to stand everywhere so it can shine out but still be balanced. That means even if you find someone that disagrees with you, even if you find someone that thinks you're bonkers or thinks you're weird, you still stand for what you do because you have built it yourself. You have strengthened your soul to do this. Every day, every moment, there is a possibility, an opportunity to do this. How much do we waste time every day? How much do we want to distract ourselves away from life? Try instead to focus on the beauty. Try to focus your whole consciousness on what is happening now. With you. How much do you share into the world that brings healing, that brings uplifting forces? The uplifting and the understanding and the empathic, the loving, the morally, the ethically. I am constantly speaking about this because it requires building. We are rarely taught how to behave around others in a true and authentic way. Only that we should play nice, only that we should shallowly accept others, but never why we should do it. The why is super important. If we only theorize here and there and there and there, we will never have anything concrete to grab onto. But by building your own values, your own strengths, your power to do good, you will actually see results. But by theorizing, we will only get to a certain level before it flies away, more or less. It is only abstract. It's like saying, be good to others, right? Okay, but why though? Because the other person will appreciate and find beauty in what we do. Taken as an example, there is a whole lot of whys to why we should cultivate our own inner being. There is countless answers. Health, love, understanding, knowledge, wisdom, And all of these strengthens our soul, and we extract all of this understanding. And when we die, when the body dies, we take this extraction, this essence of everything further to the next life, building upon a new foundation again. Which is why everything physical and material is only to enhance and to balance out our physical. It is not meant to be an alpha and omega and a purpose. The purpose is to actually understand ourselves. Understanding ourselves is truly what the divine wants us to do. And when we understand ourselves, how we work in relation to other human beings, in relation to this world, in relation to who we are with the universe, with this solar system, and with everything on this planet. There are countless intricate and advanced things to really think and really grind our brain with. But if we need the whole body to think with. Take your whole being and use it to experience your thoughts. You will quickly realize why some thoughts are destructive and other thoughts are uplifting and constructive, healing. Overcoming suffering, overcoming pain, contemplating these painful moments in life. Really sit in it and strengthen ourselves by being able to sit in it. Of course, it requires patience and it requires step by step by step, because some people have experienced more severe things than others. That is why we need to be respectful and to not hasten and push others, but be an example so that everyone knows that this is safe. You are guided by doing this. We are all in this together. And the more we realize how much we affect other human beings by behaving certain ways, the more we realize the damages and the more we realize the healing when we are behaving in a true and divine manner. We are divine beings in a physical body, and we have condensed down from the spiritual realms to experience things very individually, from certain standpoints, with certain experiences, with certain families and certain dynamics with other human beings. And we learn and grow from this. And you become an individual, an authentic individual where your values is as important as everyone else, as long as you have worked on it. You can't be just picking up things and saying this and this and this is correct. You have to find out why. If you do so, you gain the strength to understand life. You gain the strength to be an instrument, to be a little brother of life, to be a little brother of the divine, so that you can help further the evolution of man, of human. Man, women, you get my drift. Gender to me is not important. We are all humans. And to be moral, to be ethical, and to treat others as you would treat yourself is self-evident, and it is just weird to argue against it, because it sounds like you want to excuse something. But to truly be loving, to see another human being shine up because you did something correctly, because you did something good, means you see beauty in it. But if you treat a person badly and degrade that person and manipulate and lie, you feel ugly. Your soul becomes an ugly shade, and the more you do it, the harder it becomes to become a more upstanding, righteous human being. It's like you hinder your soul growth by doing so, because you reach out to temptation. You get a hold of temptation and it convinces you to do this. But by standing strong in your morals and ethics, in your values, you will not go beyond this. You will always put down a line and say, no, we do not go over this line. That's just how it is. It is not easy, but it is worth it. And it requires effort, work, and last but not least, love for what we do. Thanks, everyone. May the divine guide us all on this beautiful path to evolution, growth, love, and to understand each other. Love you all. Thank you for listening to me. Goodbye.